Once upon a time, there was a wealthy merchant who lived in a prosperous town. He owned several businesses and was known for his wealth and prosperity. One day, while the merchant was walking through the town, he came across Gautam Buddha, who was on a journey. The merchant was struck by the peaceful and serene aura of Buddha and felt compelled to speak with him. The merchant began to pour out his frustrations to Gautam Buddha, explaining that his business partner had cheated him out of his rightful share of the profits. The merchant was filled with resentment towards his partner and could not let go of his anger. Gautam Buddha listened patiently to the merchant, and then he began to tell him a story. Buddha spoke of two brothers who had inherited a farm from their father. The brothers started quarreling over the farm and eventually divided it in half. However, one brother received the portion with all the rocks and thorns, while the other brother received the portion with fertile soil. The brother with the rocky land worked hard and learned to cultivate his land, even though it was difficult. He did not let external circumstances defeat him, and he persisted despite the challenges. Eventually, he became wealthy and prosperous, while the brother with fertile land became lazy and lost everything. After hearing the story, the merchant was confused and asked Gautam Buddha how the story is related to his situation. Gautam Buddha replied, "It's not external circumstances but our inner state of mind that determines our happiness." Gautam Buddha went on to explain that the anger and resentment that the merchant was holding on to were like the rocks and thorns that the brother had to cultivate to become successful. Buddha urged the merchant to let go of his anger and resentment and to work towards cultivating inner peace and contentment. Forgiveness and cultivating inner peace are the key to true happiness and success. We should not let external circumstances control our inner state of mind, and we should always strive to cultivate peace and contentment within ourselves. The merchant thought about Buddha's words and realized that he had been holding on to his anger for too long. He decided to forgive his business partner and let go of his anger. As he did so, he felt a sense of relief and inner peace. The merchant went on to apply Gautam Buddha's teachings in his life, and he found that he was much more happier and more content. He became more successful in his business, and he was able to live a more fulfilling life. From that day on, the merchant became a devoted follower of Gautam Buddha, spreading his teachings and message of inner peace and contentment to others. Friends, this story teaches us several valuable lessons. Firstly, it reminds us that holding on to anger can be detrimental to our well-being and happiness. We should try to let go of negative emotions and work towards cultivating inner peace and contentment. Secondly, the story highlights the importance of forgiveness. Holding on to grudges and seeking revenge can only lead to more negativity and unhappiness. By forgiving others, we can free ourselves from the burden of anger and resentment and move towards a more positive and fulfilling life. Thirdly, The story emphasizes that our inner peace of mind is the key to our happiness and success. External circumstances may be difficult, but with a positive and peaceful mindset, we can overcome obstacles and achieve our goals.